Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Happy day before 4th of July. I'm going to try to go live once tomorrow. We'll see how that goes, but welcome back, y'all. It's good to have everyone back. Guys, please leave any thoughts, comments in the super chats, thoughts, comments, questions. Leave it all in the super chat. I'm sorry. Let me try this one more time. I'm so distracted. All right, let me focus. Guys, please leave any questions, comments, thoughts, super chats in the comment section now. I'd be happy to get to them. I may go live once again tomorrow. Well, I guess I'll go live once again tonight. Not sure how I'm going to operate this yet. And then I'll go live once tomorrow, probably in the morning. I'll go live tonight again, and then I'll go live once tomorrow. Tomorrow's 4th of July to all of my Americanos. It's good to have everyone aboard. Happy 4th of July. Hang on. Hang on one second. All right. Let me get into it. So the video on I'm losing my brain here is live. The Serrano and Katie Taylor 3 is live. That's live. I'm working on Savannah Marshall and Sadesha Green. That I've done all the tape on. I'm going to record that today. That will be up also. And then I'm going to go live at 8 o'clock. Then I'm going to next I'm going to get into either David Morrell. I'm going to get into Sakura and Cepeda. I'm going to get into those fights next. I'm just going to keep plowing ahead, looking to next week. I am going to get everyone a lock of the week out shortly. I will have everyone one lock of the week. I think that's all we're going to have this week. We're going to look over it by tonight. We'll go over it again, and I will have a lock out for you guys. I want to ask any questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Put them in there now. I want to address all of it. So I'll go live again tonight. I'll go live once on Friday, and then I'll go live after all of the fights. I'll go live after the fights on Saturday. There's only one card, so I'll be live Saturday afternoon after Jack Catterall outclasses Harlem Eubank. I'll be live for that. It's a good card. It's really not a bad card, but it's the only one we got this weekend, I believe. So I'm going to come up with a parlay on that for you guys. And we're just going to go through it all. Guys, if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, super chats, put them in there now. Let me pay the bills first. All right, guys, head on over to patreon.com. That's patreon.com. Make sure to join the Patreon. $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. It gets you the lock of the week, which I'll have live for you guys tonight. It gets you access to the Discord. In the Discord, we do all types of fun stuff. We get the live betting, the updated props. We stream fights there. It's the absolute best boxing community to be a part of, and you get the absolute best gambling boxing advice anywhere in the known boxing universe for just $5 a month. Just $5 a month gets you all the absolute best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe. $5 a month. So make sure to join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's also in that ticker below. It's pinned in the chat as well. $5 a month gets you access to the Patreon and the Discord and all that good stuff. After you guys do that, please like, share, and subscribe. Please smash the like button, subscribe if y'all have not already. Additionally, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. carnivalbar.com. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move in stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. The Carnival Bar, carnivalbar.com. It's A meal in your pocket, the world's only high-fat grass-fed beef bar that replaces the meal while on the move and stores for years to get your travel autonomy and freedom back. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. CarnivalBar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right. Now all that's taken care of. All right, let me get to some of these comments. Finally caught it live. It's good to have you here, David. It's good to have you here. What's up, David? What's up, my man? My brother from another mother. What up, Muscles? It's good to have you here, my man. It's good to have you here, my man. Getting twisted tomorrow. There you go, David. Get in there, my man. Ryan Honk says there are so many random ass fights this weekend. There's a cards over in Japan. There's a bunch of stuff going on. There's not much to bet on. We're going to get into it in just a second. This weekend sucks. Muscles, my man, you ain't never lied. You ain't never lied. I'm just here so I don't get fined. Hey, whatever brings you here, Havelock, I'm glad to have you here, my man. What up, Rando? It's going. Slow week. It's not great for the channel to have weeks like this, but it's all good. Thoughts on Joe Cordina? I would take Joe Cordina on the money line. I'd probably take Pat Brown by stoppage. We're going to get into it in just a minute, but Joe Cordina, I got a little bit of tape. I think it was a Mar the Prince. Someone sent over a link. I think it was Mar. I got a little bit of tape on him. It was less than one round. It was a quick knockout. That's all I got on him. I can't give you a ton because I don't know much about Cordina's opponent. As far as Pat Brown, you can take Pat Brown. He's fighting a cab driver. Take Pat Brown by stoppage. Salute, Prince. Salute, Water Prince. All right, let's get into today's show. I think you can take Crawler. I think you can take Pat Brown. This one, to me, at minus 1,800, there's just better bets than this. Hang on one second. Lil Brown, undefeated Brit, good athlete, mover. Victor Ionescu is not a bad fighter. We've seen him before. Like, this to me is a trap right here. He's probably not going to win. You're probably safe. I'm just not betting on this. Yeah, I'm not betting on this. Like, you guys can bet on it. You probably, like I said, you're probably safe on that. I'm just not touching this in the Leo Brown and Victor Ionescu fight. To me, that's a trap right there. Fiaz, this has moved a little bit. I like Fiaz. I like, there's still no props on this. This is getting frustrating at this point. Fiaz, I like him on the money line. I like him to go the distance. I like the over. I like all that good stuff. Sky Nicholson, this is a tough fight to bet. Do I think it goes over? It probably goes over. I have no props on this either. I don't love this, but you could probably feel safe taking Sky Nicholson. Jack Catterall and Harlem Eubank. Jack Catterall. Cordina is the other one. There's just not a lot of content. There's not a lot of video. There's not much tape at all on Jared Gonzalez. You can take Cordina if you want. It's a risk because not that Jared Gonzalez has a solid resume, it's because there's no tape on him. There's just nothing out there on him. So if you're going to take Cordina, tread lightly. Jack Catterall, minus 300. I like this a lot. Knockdown props to go the distance. I like that. Round props. To go over 10.5 is minus 500. I would absolutely take all of that. That is a big, beautiful bet right there. Jack Catterall over 10.5. Catterall's over 10.5. So these are the bets that I like this week. You know, there's not a ton. There's enough. There's certainly enough. Under so I got Crowler, I got Pat Brown, I got Piaz, I got Sky Nicholson, I got Cordina, I got Catterall. Minus 300. I got the Catterall fight to go the distance, and I got the over at minus 500. So it's a rough week, man. It's rough. It's just not money to be made this week. I say there's always a bull market somewhere. We can still make money. You guys want to? If I can get the over on Fiaz and Murphy, it would make my life a lot easier. You know, I know I can get it on other books. I want to just look at something real quick. The lock I want to give you guys. This isn't even updated. Hang on, I'm working on it. 1 second. All right. All right, I got this is the lock I want to give you, and I'm going to share this with you guys right now. This is the lock I want to give you guys, but I can't get it all on the same book, which is frustrating. But this is it. William Crowler stoppage, over 8.5 rounds on the Fiaz fight, over 10.5 on the Catterall fight, and Pat Brown. So Brown, Crowler, and the over on the two fights. That's what I'm trying to give you guys. It comes out to minus 185. It's not the worst parlay. It's not the best parlay. It's super safe. I love the parlay. Minus 185. The odds aren't terrible. I like this a lot. I would lock this up. If you guys can get this, if you can get this all in one book, this is what I'm working on right now. I'm going to release this to you guys, but I'm going to get you guys another lock. Crowler over. Crowler money line. Pat Brown money line. Over 8.5 Fiaz, over 10.5 Catterall. I think if you guys can get that, you're in really, really good shape. I would lock that in. I would take that bet 100%. I'm also going to take Fiaz on the money line on a standalone bet. That's all that I'm doing this weekend. And then next week, we're going to look to make a ton of money next week. We're going to get into Puello. We're going to get into David Morrell. We're going to get into all of this next week. There's a ton to get into. I already got the Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano 3 video. That is live, so check that out. I'm going to get you guys as much content as we can. For this week, I got Fiaz and Murphy. I got Catterall. And Eubank. Those are both live. Check those videos out. But this is the – I'm going to note this down right now. Over 8.5 Fiaz, over 10.5 Cat. All right. So that's what we got. Pat Brown money line, William Crowler money line, over 8.5 Fiaz, over 10.5 Catterall fight. So what we got. I like it a lot. I think it's super safe. I actually like this parlay a lot. I'm going to bet this pretty heavy if I can get it. But other than this has been a frustrating week. DraftKings is not hooking it up. DraftKings is being a pain in my balls. But let's take a look at this. Let me get back to the chat as well. Good to have everybody here. It's good to have everybody here. Where do we leave off? Motor print. David says, can't take Catterall safely. No footage. Oh, can't take Cordina safely. No footage on Jarrett. And in that one clip, Jarrett looked. Yeah, I know. I can't. I'm with you. Like, if you bet, I want to address this because you can't bet on him because you can. I mean, I'm not going to. Here's my concern. Cordina. I want to pull this up real quick. And this is largely by Jarrett Gonzalez Quiros. Let me show you my concern. Here he is, 17-1, 13 knockouts, been knocked out one time. So here's the loss. To a guy that is 7-4. That should be concerning to you. He knocked out by a guy that's 7-4. But since then, he's ran off all these wins. He's run off 1, 2, 3, 5 wins in a row, 4 by stoppage against non-starter competition. Now, just because it's non-starter competition doesn't mean that he's not any good. It just means the guy is that he's done what he's supposed to. Look, knockout 5, knockout 6, knockout 7, won every round on every card, unanimous decision. If you look at Yomir Hernandez, 4-14, 19 losses, only been knocked out once. Not an easy guy to knock out. I'm not going to say this is a terrible thing. And then KO 4. So he's getting middle round knockouts, late round knockouts, and the one fight he didn't get knocked out, he won every single round. That suggests to me he does what he's supposed to do, but he's doing it against such low-level competition. So there's a couple of problems here. There's no tape on him. That's the biggest problem. I can't bet on him if there's absolutely no tape on him, which there isn't. There's no tape on him. That's a problem. We found one clip where he knocks a guy, and Dave is right. He looked good. And B, he's gotten a level of competition. He's not fought anyone you've ever heard of, anyone you've ever seen fight. This is problematic. He's done what he's supposed to. He's dominated this level of competition. But beating a guy named Oscar Lozoya Gutierrez or Luis Manriquez Gonzalez doesn't tell me at all what you're going to do with Joe Cordina. Maybe this is the sleeper of a lifetime. And the fight where he did get knocked out, we don't have any tape on it. We have no tape on it. So there's not. Now, the thing I would say is, look, this is a guy that was fighting at 125, not long ago, and now he's fighting at 135, 126, 120, is he going to be small? I don't know. Right now, there's just too much unknown for me to bet on this guy, for or against this guy. So I can't bet the upset, obviously. I'm betting Cordina at minus 2,000. It's a hell of a lot of risk, my friend. It's a hell of a lot of risk. I can't touch it. But good point, Dave. A trap like a potential upset. Yeah, maybe. At those odds, I'm thinking you're talking about Ionescu. At those odds, I ain't touching it. I promise you, Dave. You guys can take it, and he'll probably win. But Ionescu is a real fighter. Zamir Zanai and Khalil El Hardy. Hang on. Is that what? Is that? You guys are hardcores, man. You guys, I love y'all. Let me look. Oh, is this on that French card? Where do you even? What are the odds on this? So Samir Zayani is a veteran, probably in his mid-30s, been around that French scene for a long, long time. He's never really fought anyone of note. He's got a bunch of losses. Even his losses are. He fought Richard Comey back in 2014. I, I I don't even know who this guy Khalil El Hardy is. Oh, he fought Michael Magnesi. 79. I gotta tip my hat to you. Where'd you find a line? Where'd you find a book for this fight? That's wild, my man. That's hard. Any fights this weekend, small opportunity to make money. We can still make money if you can pull off that parlay. If you can piece that together, you make some decent money. What up, Carlos? What up, Carlos? Good to have you here. It's good to have you checking. Appreciate it. Me personally, I got Eubank money line. He's very crafty. Catterall is too dormant. I don't see him as crafty. He's in and out. He's quick. He's fast. I don't see the craftiness in him though. I got Crawler, Jack Cat, and Sky by decision. I like this. My only concern, my biggest concern on this is Sky by decision. Like I've been very critical on Sky. She doesn't look to hurt anybody. She's got no pop. She's got no power. I did the breakdown on this. This is such a mismatch. Her opponent is so bad and so outmatched. Like they may stop it, right? Like it might be so one-sided and such a beatdown that it might get stopped. Do I think it goes to decision? Probably goes to decision because Sky has no power, doesn't sit down in the shots, doesn't deliver shots. It probably goes to decision. But if you told me, Mike, that this parlay misses by one leg, I know this is going to sound crazy. I think it misses by Sky by decision. I think that's the one that would miss. But I like this. I think you got good odds on this. This is a good bet. I got Catterall by decision, has had better opposition and can win rounds consistently. This is what I agree with. I thought the Barbosa fight. I thought he won the Barbosa fight, but it's very, very close. Pat Brown is nice. Yeah, you can put Pat Brown in your parlay. There's no issue. Can't wait for next week. Fights being saved the bag. Let's go. All right, not a bad idea. Can't wait to be a part of it with you guys. Let's go. Next week's big. Like I'm already cracking for next week. Let me look at something real quick. I'm gonna start a poll real quick. Oh, the poll. Which video do you want? Oh. Should I do next? All right, guys, vote the polls. Let me know which fight you think I should do next. Shiraz, Berlanga, Shakur, or Zepeda, or just let me know. Vote the poll. Vote the poll. There's 25 of y'all watching. Vote the poll. I got Cordina money line. It's minus 2,000. It's a risk. A guy you've never seen fight before. I like that, but I'm gonna put Pat by KO. Comes out of plus. I like Pat by KO. I think that's safe. I think Pat definitely wins by KO. Yo, you saw what they're saying about Chavez Jr. Yeah, look, I saw the headline. I said, so just if you guys don't know what Dave's talking about, this broke a little while ago. Yeah, Chavez got kicked out by ICE. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. I'm going to. ICE got Chavez Jr. for his involvement in organized crime and trafficking firearms, ammunition, and explosives. I don't know nothing about it. Let the system play itself out. I don't know. There's a process. There's a system. There's a criminal laws. I don't know. I don't know nothing about that. I'm not gonna pass any comments on this right now. There's a South African card on my books. A Filipino named Richard Grade is plus 230. And I think take it. Roll the dice at 79. Chavez Jr. arrested by ICE. Yes, sir. That's what he gets for selling rounds. We're gonna get to the bottom of why he didn't throw any punches. I do believe that in all of this investigation, we will get to why he didn't throw any punches. Chavez Jr. Wilder. Yo, TJ, what's up, my man? It's good to have you aboard. Good to have you aboard. 79 Pros. Zaini is minus 140. Khalil is plus 110. I requested my book and more fights, and they added this card and a South African card. There you go. Line is almost even. Who you got? So this is interesting. You watched the video that I broke down. I think Serrano is the better fighter. Like, if we're scouting this fight, if we're scouting each fighter, and you say, Gary, who's better? You can only sign one of these boxes. Who would you sign? I think Serrano still, even though she's 0-2 against Taylor, is still better than Katie Taylor. That being said, Katie Taylor keeps getting the decisions. She does enough. She's a super sharp counter puncher. That right hand counter is money. She moves well. She does enough to win rounds. And Katie Taylor is getting plus money. So for me, I think Katie Taylor is the bet. I got Samir at Mars. Where are you guys getting books for this? What book you getting in? I don't want to. Pat Brown by KO, I think it's a great fight. What book do you have that has that fight on it? Look, for you guys who have no clue what they're talking about, because this is obscure. This is as obscure as it gets. But I do want to share this with you. This is the fight they're talking about. It's a French card. Samir Zayani is a guy that's been around the French boxing scene for years. Not a bad boxing scene. But you can see the level of guys that he fights. He just came up a win over a guy that was 9-0 over a year. I shouldn't say just off his last fight. But he goes all the way back. You can see he fought Guillermo Francois. He fought Richard Comey. But this is, to look at the dates on it, I don't know who that is. So he's been around. He's fought some guys a long time ago. Khalid Ilhardi, I don't know. He's 20-3, 10 knockouts. He just lost to Michael Magnisi. And I watch a lot of Italian boxing. I don't remember this off the top of my head. He lost to Eric Donovan. He lost to Anthony. I mean, this is... If you guys feel comfortable betting on this level of boxing, go for it. I do not. I don't know where. I don't know who made a book for this fight, but you guys got it. So if you want to bet on it, bet on it. I'm not betting on this. I'm not giving no advice on something this obscure. Pat Brown by KO. Yeah, I think so. I think the Catterall Holm fight will be quite competitive. I think it'll be close. Holm's got the speed and athleticism for me, and Catterall has quite a low output. No, none of that's wrong. That's all accurate. But Catterall is still much more skilled. He's got a much higher ring IQ. He knows how to score. He knows how to win rounds. So to me, Catterall it is. But, just take the over. We need Playo Matias. I'm going to do all the videos. I'm going to get to all of them. Williams and Pettit points plus 2,200 is wild. Even if you love Shakur in this spot, those odds are off. Yeah, plus 2,200 is wild. I agree, TJ. Like, he could just outwork him and out-hustle him and win a decision. Like, it's not going to happen, but it's in the realm of – it's in the realm of possibility. It's in the Overton window of things that are possible. I'm on vacation next week, but I'll jump on a live at some point to discuss some of these great fights. Appreciate that, TJ. Appreciate that. Serrano won the last fight. I thought Serrano won the first one. Katie Taylor won the second one. I thought Serrano clearly won the first fight. I got Berlanga destroying Hamza. I don't see that. I don't understand the appeal in Berlanga. I can't stand that way Katie Taylor fights dirty fighter, hideous style. Bet 365 got everything. ESPN Bet 365 got it. All right. I also got Berlanga. He will clip him clean, more decorated, better opposition. Do I need to get into the ESPN book? Do I need to get into that natural 168-pounder heavy hitter and is explosive? I don't see the explosiveness. I see the heavy hitter part. But like, here's what I want. All right. So he got the knockout over Jonathan Gonzalez Ortiz, which is a ridiculous fight. Like, just to put this in perspective, Jonathan Gonzalez Ortiz fought in 2025, fought once in 2024, and took 10 years off. Okay, that's who he fought. It's a ridiculous fight that should have never been sanctioned. Canelo Alvarez, he lost every minute of every round. He was down multiple times. It was just a terrible performance. Pedro McCrory, 6-round knockout. Quickly went the distance with him. Alexis Angulo went the distance with him. Steve Rolls went the distance with him. Marcelo Corcheras went the distance with him. Damon Nicholson went the distance with him. If he's so explosive, why can't he get any of these guys out? Like, I don't agree with the explosiveness thing at all. I just don't see that. Jojo Dankins in the house. Berlanga will hurt him early. We'll find out. Most of the Shakur going to slow levels next week. I think so too. I hope so, and I could see it happening. I feel that he learned a lot from the Canelo fight. I feel Berlanga and Shiraz not going the distance. I agree, Muscles. Carlos says, not a big fan of Shakur, but I will be next weekend. I think Shakur wins. Berlanga got better after the Canelo fight, went toe-to-toe with he lost every round. It was never competitive. Yeah, I'm not saying Shiraz is the next great thing. What I'm saying is that Berlanga is not good. You guys are high off him after Canelo, and Canelo got destroyed. I mean, Canelo destroyed him. It was never close. He was never even competitive in the fight. Not for 1 minute was he even in that fight. Like, I will go back and watch it. Play plus money is a play, and Morel is a lock too. I agree with that. If you have Berlanga winning, I'm not that high on Shiraz. I'm not. But I don't understand why anyone ever thought Edgar Berlanga was any good at boxing. I've never seen anything in him. And as he stepped up in competition, he's just gotten more and more and more exposed. I've never seen a good fighter in him. Mayweather whipped Canelo and got better. Okay. I understand 23. Since the Canelo fight, which was a year ago, 10 months ago, what improvement? What has he improved in the ring? 23. What has he improved on in the ring that's now going to make you? If he beats Shiraz, that's the best win of his career by a mile. What have you seen him improve that now makes you think he can beat a guy like Hamza Shiraz, who I don't think is that great? But what has he improved on? Okay, what does he learn from the fight? Okay, fine. Yes, you can learn from the fight. What does he take it from the fight? What has he improved on? Hamza looks so... He got a draw with Adames. Do you know what Adames would do to Berlanga? Adames would stop Berlanga in 3 rounds. Adames is levels and levels and levels ahead of Berlanga. It's not close. Adames is really good. Berlanga's hot garbage. Adames would absolutely destroy Edgar Berlanga at any weight class. Those guys aren't even close to the same level. Hamza fought him to a draw. Do you guys think that Berlanga at any weight class in the world, any weight class, I don't care. You can have Adames chop both his legs off and fight him at 140. Do you think at any weight class in the world that Edgar Berlanga can fight Carlos Adames to a draw? Come on. I don't understand the Adames thing at all. I mean, I don't understand the Berlanga thing at all. Hamza is smoking. Okay. Yeah. He's not looked impressive at all. Belanga is more aggressive. Will put endless pressure on Shiraz straight. Shiraz, jab. What does Berlanga do? Get hit? Like I don't get it. I'm just not somewhat hyped on some of these overhyped Brits. His best win is against Ammo. Give me one win. 79. Give me one win that Berlanga has that's against a guy that can beat Ammo Williams. Give me just one win of a guy that Berlanga beat that can beat Ammo Williams. I reckon Ammo Williams at 160 could go up to 168 and beat Berlanga. What the hell is so good about Berlanga? I don't get it. Hamza lost to Adames. It was a draw. Shiraz can't get down Latino style. Well, he will get rocked. I think he'll get. I think he'll go for the stop since it's in New York. He might go for it. He has no skill to get it. Lionel Thompson said Adames hits harder than Berlanga. Yeah, I agree with that. To put in perspective, Campbell points was only plus 11 versus Hitchens. Zepedo should not be plus 22. Shakur dropped 4 rounds to Santos. Was getting hit to by Padley. It's true. When I think of Berlanga, I think of that boxer who tried to pull a Mike Tyson and bite his opponent. Berlanga's not good. Thinking of who will win is one thing. Knowing the value of things is a whole nother thing. No, I agree, TJ. Shiraz lost that fight against Adames. Okay. It was a draw, and the fight was very close. Berlanga's corny ass gets on my nerves. Can't deny he has power. Shiraz winning unanimous decision as long as he gets his jab going. Berlanga has based his whole career on getting spanked by a washed Canelo. He didn't even look good in the fight. He got destroyed in the fight. I don't understand you guys at all. You're making me think twice about Berlanga now. Berlanga's not going to win because he sucks. I think Adames Shiraz 6-6. I thought it was a super close too. Scored a draw. I think that's completely reasonable, TJ. Though I'm still leaning on. Then take Berlanga then. That's a donation. I don't donate. All right, guys. I went off on Shiraz. I'm going to come back. I'm going to be live again tonight. I like the fight tonight. I like the knockdown prop in the fight that can see either guy going down. On which fight? Ryan? I'm gonna wrap this up, guys. This was a fun show. You got my Sicilian up today. You got my Sicilian cooking today for sure. I'm with you, Gary. I'm taking Shiraz, but I'm like 60-40 on it. I can see both. Berlanga Shiraz. Guys, vote in the poll. You got my did. I gotta have to take a run now. Shakur by decision all in that one. Let me check my poll real quick. I'm gonna end my poll, guys. Well, I think I sold that one. I actually wanted to do Puello next, and that came in last place, guys. I'm gonna close the poll in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. It's so one-sided, it's not gonna matter. But 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, get your votes in. I'm ending the poll, guys. All right. I will be back tonight, I believe. I think I'm going to get more into I'll have that parlay ready for you tonight, so come by, check out the parlay, and I'm going to get more into next week's fights. We'll break down next week's fights, and I'll have the Savannah Marshall and Green video out for you guys as well. Let me finish up on these real quick. People told me Kid Austin KO was a donation too, cleaned up. There you go. I meant Shiraz gets clocked a lot. He does get hit too much, and that's like the one thing he's going to go is he gets hit by something big. Not me, TJ. I bet the dog on Schofield. The Shakur fight, I'm not too sure about. I can see Shakur hurting his hand and having to retire in his corner. I think he'll fight through it. Kid Austin minus 180 was a gift. Ooh. Paul and Matthias tough. Sierra screams hype job to me. I don't think Berlanga is very good. I just think he's facing. Do you think Carlos Adames is good? Because Shiraz just fought Adames to a draw. Come on. I'm not saying I think Shiraz is the next great super middleweight. I'm not saying that. I'm saying Berlanga's no good. Consider this. School gave Canelo a hell of a lot more trouble than Edgar Berlanga. Jamel Charlo, who refused to fight, gave Canelo a hell of a lot more problems than Berlanga, who gave him no trouble and kept getting knocked down. That Berlanga thing, man, I've never understood this. He's not any good. I disagree, Havelock. Shakur will adjust. I think Shakur wins the fight. A Shakur by decision unless his hand gets effed up. I mean, injuries are always a possibility. Puello going to dominate and outbox Matias. I think so, too. I think that's a really good bet. Adames 9-3. It was very one-sided. Adames would stop Berlanga in 4 rounds. All right. Bet on it then. Bet on it. Put money on it. We'll talk after the fight, 23. It's good to have you guys. All right, I'm going to wrap. I'll see y'all tonight. He did. Yeah, come on, Gary. You got to give something to Berlanga. He did land a left hook when Canelo wasn't looking. Facts. All right. Shakur said his hands have broken his last 4 fights. Is he lying? Probably not. All right, guys, let me know what you think. I'm going to head out. This was a wild show today. Berlanga is not top 10. Middleweight is around 10, in my opinion. Adames is better than both. I think Adames beats Berlanga, but I don't see him stopping him. I'd like to see. I think Berlanga sucks. All right, y'all. July 3rd, 2025, from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.